Welcome everyone to the SRCL presented by SRC. Today I'm joined by Freestyler, who's kind of a little bit of a late, last minute stand-in, I should say. We've got a Monaco race today with a very special guest who I think he's in the lobby, so I can now reveal. That is going to be Jorrit van Geffen, our CEO over at SRC. And in through now, the heavy braking point almost cuts the corner, but it counts as a valid lap time. Has two back markers in front of him that he's got to get around to get through his qualifying lap. Of course, we don't have ghosted on here in the SRCL. That was almost bad with the McLaren there, but the Ferrari drivers managed to keep everything under control as we head into the final couple of corners now. The kick Sauber in front, losing the rear end, but is going to stay far enough ahead that LWFWR to finish this first lap here around the Monaco circuit. It's going to be a 107.9.
And this is the whole thing with Monaco. You've got to be perfect. You have to be the perfect drivers. Jorrit, by the way, just went P3. He has set a very strong lap time, 1 minute 8.701. Did not expect that from how he seemed at the beginning of qualifying. Now...
Oh, and Ayub Khan, sorry to interrupt, but straight into the wall has just caused an issue for, I think that's flipping it though, they've just come out on that outlap. But that is going to be Ayub Khan's qualifier session over, as that is now the left-hand end plate on that front wing wipes off the car. But here we go then. For this race start, everyone is loaded in. We've got 1, we have 2, 3, 4 and 5 red lights. And that's going to be the race started then as LWFW appears to get a very good start. Has the inside line. Jorrit's going to send it down the inside for P2. He's going to go side by side. Let's hope we don't see a Perez Magnussen incident happen down here as we head towards turns 3, 4 and 5. Jorrit around the outside. He's pushed towards the wall. The car's sliding around all over the place. I don't think the setup is quite right on that car. But as we go now, there's a huge crash behind. I'm not sure who's involved in that. That might be Yanis. And DM Gal have been involved in that collision. DM Gal's streak of unluckiness does continue into round 5 here in the SRCL. But we're going to have now Jorrit stays in third place, Marcel into second, and IWFW or LWFW, I'm not sure if it's a lowercase or an uppercase, is going to remain in the lead, driver the Ferrari. And now he's in the lead after lap 1. This could be pretty much how our race is decided. So will he be able to get around? No, he won't. It's very easy to defend, of course. Just place your car in the middle of the circuit, but he's going for it. He's got the inside line now as we head down into turn 6 down the hill, and he does make the move. We've got an overtake here in Monaco. Pool diver up into P6.
Very strong move there, and that's exactly what he needed. At the moment, he will now take the lead of the Drivers' Championship.
Kairazi is back behind Pool dive. This is the one section of the track where not having a front wing is going to harm your race pace as he moves back down to half a second, but he's staying close. So go through here, I don't think it's any really low speed corners. It's going to harm too much. He keeps bonking the walls just a little bit, gets a little bit of oversteer there through the final corner, but he's really cutting close to the walls, just trying to stay as close as he can to Pool diver.
Yeah, of course, that's the main thing, but generally gaining those extra, 4, 5, maybe 100
or 200. Oh, pit lane.
We've had, those extra sort of 100s, 200s is not going to be enough that you need over them compared to subtracks to like even Suzuka, where it's like about 3/10. It's a massive difference.
Oh, and Jorrit puts his foot down a little bit too hard there on the exit. He was so close. He was within half a second of the car in front. He just got a little bit happy with the accelerator, lost the rear end, and that is overtaking hopes for that lap over.
Yeah, exactly.
Or M plates missing anyway, not the entire wing missing, but no M plates. Oh, and he's really close to go through the tunnel now. Could we be about to see a move? He's going past the side by side. They're banging wheels. He's got the outside line. Are either driver going to yield? Pool diver does, but he's going to have to cut the corner as Kairaz. He's going to have to give the place back to Pool diver, which he has indeed done. That was almost perfect there for the RB driver. Looks like DM Gal's found a little bit of pace now on Ayub Khan. Will she be able to make a move? I think a bit too far back. Mel 3W33DSMA has retired from squad period. That is a collision. Is this going to bring a safety car out or a VSC? I don't think it is. It would have been cool by now, surely.
Yeah, we're not going to be having one.
Going to be a lot of pace here from the Aston Martin driver. Everyone now who is left in this race, if you could finish, you score points and the additional top 10 tokens as well, which of course you can use to redeem setups, strategies, even some merch as well at the end of the season. DM makes a huge mistake there. Go down the hill. That is unfortunate. He's going to lose a lot of that pace and outside that 1 second barrier needed for DRS. But Ayub Khan, having to defend against a move there. Oh, that's a spin from Ayub Khan on the exit. They are backwards. They've had to reset to track, and DM Gal moves up into 8th position. That could be commentator's moment of the week, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
There we go. Is he going in? No, he's not. He's continuing.
I think this is going to be it. I think this will be it for his lead in this race. Side by side into turn 1. Oh, lots of squeezing going on. Look at this. IWFW going for it again. We saw a little bit of feistiness from Joy. Now that feistiness is gone and it's too late to fight back. And that is the lead taken away from him.
It is indeed. He gets stuck on the lumpy section of the track. And that's going to be the Ferrari driver of LWFW into the lead of the Grand Prix after having made a pit stop as well. So this could be pretty much a guaranteed win so he doesn't throw it into a wall. There we go. DM Gal now is, I think, going to go for the move. We'll have the DRS go down the main straight. I think that's where she's going to have to make it. But, oh no! Spins the car around. It's sideways. It's going to have to face that now the correct way, and loses a position. Is actually lapped by our race leader, and that is unfortunate. There is only wing damage on that car. I think she's gotten away very, very lucky there, considering the nature of that accident.
We have to take our eyes to the man in front, IWFW, who is on the lead, who was leading and on the final lap of this race, lap 39 of 39. Felt like, you know, we've got to this moment, but we kind of, to some degree, we've almost forgotten the laps that we were on for the last for the last while as they've gone by. But IWFW on his way to take a dominant victory. He hasn't lost the lead for more than, what was it, 6-7 laps? So he's dominantly held.
He only lost the lead because
he stopped.
Yeah, because he had to pit stop and Yorick didn't. Now that's the only reason he lost the lead. But as we come now into the final sector, it has been a clean race from him. Let's not take away from the driver's achievement to be able to just finish the race here at Monaco, let alone win it in pretty dominant fashion, getting pole position in qualifying, and now rounding the final corner. The car still all in one piece, goes across now, has the finish line in sight, and it's going to be the checkered flag for LWFW winning the Monaco Grand Prix. Marcel comes into second. There's going to be a huge gap to Jorrit van Geffen behind, driving the Kick Sauber, and our special guest this week around, because of course he couldn't make it last week. We had Thomas Ronhaar instead, which I'm going to say, arguably, Jorrit, don't fire me, but a better special guest than Jorrit. Don't fire me, please. I know it's a hot take, but Jorrit now going to come around and fight a couple of corners. Will he keep the car intact still? I think he will. It's going to be third place for Jorrit, finishing on our podium. Pool Diver now is going to come in for fourth position. Still a few corners to finish. Oh, loses the rear end there. That could have been bad. Would have still been classified, but that could have been bad. Comes around now, the final corner, and with a 3-second tyre penalty, it's not even going to affect him. That's going to be fourth position there for the Ferrari. The Mercedes of Trey is going to be next to cross the line, come around the final corner. Just 7.5 seconds behind. It'll be 4.5 once penalties applied, and everyone there has finished the Grand Prix. I'd love to say it was a good race. I think for the drivers that managed to finish, a very good race. Able to keep the car alive in Monaco, which is an achievement in itself.